Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, my name's Lisa and I am chair of the One Place East Advisory Group.
Why did you contact Healthwatch Redbridge?
We were speaking in a meeting and an awful lot of our members who were on the committee were having difficulty contacting the GP. The issue is not just during the pandemic, although that has made the situation worse. And we thought if we as a group were having issues, then the wider community is having issues. We need to hopefully get this improved.
So, how do you contact your GP at the moment?
You have to ring up at 8:30 and you just hang on the phone for, the other day it was 40 minutes. You then get a dialing tone telling you you're 10th in the queue. So time you get through, it's nearly an hour, and then all the appointments have gone. So you're told to either go to casualty or ring up the following day.
And is that the same process that you've always used?
Yes, my GP hasn't used face-to-face appointments for a very long time.
When you have your appointment, what happens?
Well, first of all, when you speak to the receptionist, you have to explain exactly what the issue is. I have a long-term health condition. I was born with my disability, and I could say, oh, it's X because I've had X before. But my concern with them doing it like this is they never see me, and one day I'll be wrong, and it could be less serious or it could be more serious.
Have you asked for a face-to-face appointment?
Yeah, we're just told that they're not doing them because of the pandemic. And before, they just said, oh, the doctor will decide if you need an appointment. I mean, they have diagnosed rashes and all sorts of things over the phone, which I think is quite dangerous.
Have you ever done a video call with your GP?
Yeah, I did a video call about 6 months ago. Because I couldn't get hold of a callback appointment, I contacted 111, and the consultant I spoke to was horrified that I couldn't get an appointment, or then no one was seeing me face to face. And they emailed my GP and said that they had to see me within the next 24 hours. And that was the only time I've had a video call.
Was that good, or what would you say about that appointment?
I think it's quite difficult because especially I had an issue with my leg, and it's quite, as a wheelchair user, it's quite difficult to start pointing the phone at your leg and things like that, balance-wise, and the fact you can't really reach. And I don't think you can actually see it over the phone.
Do you think your concerns were addressed?
No.
Not at all?
No.
Is it still an issue for you?
Oh, yes.
What do you think during the pandemic, has your health improved?
Oh, it's deteriorated dramatically. As I said, was born with my condition, and now I'm getting to an age where I have a number of health issues, and they keep referring me to the wrong people, the wrong clinics. And I wait like a year for an appointment, and it's a wrong clinic.
And what happens then?
One appointment I went to a Whips hospital, the guy just said, oh, sorry, it's not us, bye, discharge. I had a bit of luck going to Queen's to see a gentleman just before Christmas who I think felt quite guilty, and he did actually do some scans and some blood tests and x-rays. But he didn't have to do that.
How accessible is your GP practice?
Actually getting into the GP practice is relatively easy. Some of the rooms are a bit small, but my main issue is that their couch is static and there's absolutely no way I can get on there. I had a pressure sore on the sole of my foot, and when I went there to dress it, the stool that people use to stand on, they are putting my foot on that. Obviously they put a paper over it, but I think that's a risk of infection, which would have made life a lot more difficult. Also, because I have no feeling, so things can get they can deteriorate quite quickly.
Have you ever used e-consult?
No,
Is it that it's not offered at your surgery?
they do offer a thing where you can do things by computer, but you have to take in so much information, like proof of address, proof of who you are, and also during the pandemic, they weren't allowing people in.